My name is Charles Blaska. I am partner and founder of Blaska Holm here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we do litigation, trial, and appellate work for catastrophic injury, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and legal malpractice. And we also handle business litigation matters. Shauna reached out to us after a collision occurring in October of 2020. And the collision occurred near a major highway in Villa Rica, Georgia, wherein she was driving straight into an intersection, attempting a right-hand turn, and the offending vehicle made a left turn across several lanes of traffic trying to get into a convenience store, essentially T-boned her vehicle directly into her driver's side door. The obstacles in this case really involved two things. One, she had a pre-existing two-level cervical fusion in her neck from a previous crash. So she came in with a quintessential pre-existing condition. And then the second part of it is that she not only had injuries above the fuse level immediately after this crash, but she had the onset of bilateral carpal tunnel in both of her arms and worked a job that would fit the description of repetitive use. And so our big challenge was to timeline out what was a already very complicated past in terms of treatment. In this case, it was a little awkward in that because there were two different insurers and there were some potential coverage issues raised by both, we never mediated this case. And so we all agreed on both sides, we're going to have to resolve this case by verdict and judgment. We know we're going to try the case. We know we want to put investment into the case in terms of not just our time and effort, but also it exhibits, demonstrative aids, because it brings a level of simplicity, but also professionalism. And it takes 6,000 pages, and I put it on 3 storyboards and looped it through the entirety of every single witness in the case. Since she had injuries before, right, I knew that this would come down to treating doctors versus paid experts. How do I get out in front of 2 board-certified professional witnesses, concrete facts on a timeline, and then let them or make them say, no, that's not what you think it is? Then they look like fools. They're talking. The jury's sitting there scratching their heads saying, wait a minute, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. After 3 days of trial in our case, the jury returned a verdict of $4,083,359.20. I'm only as good as the tools I have at my disposal. And if I have a medical illustration that's accurate, that's engaging, and that simplifies my case, I'm already ahead.